session, main thing we did was decided to travel deeper, and we found a group of mostly goatmen, or I believe all goatmen.
One
There were a couple
Minotaur.
minotaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I wasn't sure. Goatmen and minotaurs who we fought, and afterwards we did a little bit of further investigation before leaving. I just don't remember the actual investigation we did. I believe we found at least the note that I'll be getting and a couple of other things that. Oh, yep, yep. Sorry. I'll get right to it.
All right, buddy. That is more or less what happened. You guys investigated the place. There was a previous room which had a whole bunch of clothes in it and a Baphomet symbol. Jurassic 8 were the goatmen.
As you do.
So tasty.
Yeah. Also, there was a lot of bodily fluids across this room, which was investigated. All right, Lydia, I'm sending you where you can read an abyssal on the note.
Thank you.
You may tell the others at your own discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody well copies and pastes.
Like, oh no, this reveals my secret. I can't tell them any of this.
Look, I've already lied that I have comprehend languages, so I can just do it again.
For some reason, that removed some of the spacing, so I'm just re-adding it in now for you.
Yeah, okay, I thought it was with capitalization. That makes sense then.
Fixes it. So as you guys are getting ready to leave, you see Bunny reading a note.
Yep, I'm going to hand the note to Logan. I believe you can read this as well. I would like a second opinion on this. This seems worrying.
Alright, Chris, here you go.
All right. Oh man, do I really need to get a pair of readers? Let's see. Holding it closer. Ugh. It's never good when it's poetic. Like, good things always are just written like people write things. Whenever you actually try to put like fancy structure or things on it, it's never a good sign.
Yes. No, I believe this is a carefully constructed message with a point, and that is concerning.
All right.
Infernal
For the rest of you, this will. I mean, you lose a lot of the. Well, it doesn't really rhyme. This doesn't rhyme. It has like dissonant rhymes. Most of the evil languages are kind of that way. It's really try hard of them, but pretend that like there's more. There's parts of this that you're gonna miss out on, but the main gist is. We come without warning to steal the light, to turn the world dark, Swallow bright, the day will run. Hide and die, we cannot be seen, but always near. On 12 we feast, on 12 we meet, on one we hunt on, one we breed upon his horns. Within our dark, we sink beneath the leaves. It's also not a short poem, there's more. God, I swear some of these things. Across the streets, about the hills, within the wood, beneath the earth, we hear his call, embrace the lamb. At tree crypts shrines that bear the wool, we gather and bray, we yearn to stay. In heat we yield, in heat we cross. O our Lord, to the wild we yearn, in ravenous hunger, within the lamb, we're set free. Oh, every time, I swear. These things. That's it.
I mean, it just needs some music and
Yeah, some
probably
rhythm.
make a pretty killer song.
Some rhythm, yeah.
Don't make a song out of cultists' words. I
You
think
can,
they-
you can hear her starting to hum like
uh,
melodies under her breath.
Ryan is trying to like
There.
acapella like.
Yeah, I put that in the Moonstable because yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, I guess we need to get home because we don't have a corkboard here. We really should get like a smaller portable one, but that's a lot of extra work.
we can put it on the back of the chair.
Yes, this has also been a long day. We should consider getting ourselves, after we have finished this whole debacle, we should consider getting ourselves dinner and turn in for the night.
This
Yeah.
was the last room of the cave, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, last thing we're gonna do was going to burdenate this cave so that we can just scorch earth this and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the Lesser Bracebreaker and the Felgors and the Lesser Beasthorn, these are all still possession scenarios, right? So these are all just regular bodies left.
Yep.
Mm.
They've all been twisted back into normal corpsey people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very
I
sunken
like-
in fleshed. Quite leathery as well. Sorry, Kate.
Have sheep always been like super evil? Like, are demons just like really into sheep?
Well,
It's Baphomet, right?
Baphomet is a goat man, so
Yeah.
that is
So
probably
they just
where
wrote
this
this
has
like
come from.
verse so that they could like praise him and stuff.
Is this most likely, but it might have any number of purposes that are unknowable to people who aren't of the group.
There
It
could be
seems to be. Go on.
there could be a code somewhere, but
Yes. This seems to be written like a religious prayer, but that does not necessarily mean it is. It might have communicative purposes, as Drissa just suggested.
Mhm.
And of course, it might be constructed in a way that is a red herring to us, but we still should try and see if we can figure out what it means.
Yeah. Let's get out of this place. I'm
Yes.
done.
What do we want to do with the bodies? We can. There's several ways for us to make sure that we at least have their remains so that they can be properly buried.
I worry that these bodies could be utilized in some additional way. But if we were to be like, hey, we've got a bunch of dead bodies, it might just set the town on fire in panic, because I'm sure these people lived here, have family maybe.
Yes, that's why I am worried of just destroying the bodies. They might have important value to the people of this place. It would be uncouth to rob a person of the proper place to grieve.
Fine. We can let the city guard know about this.
Yes, and we have the Church of the Raven Queen that we can inform.
Yeah, any of the churches but Erephuses. But that would be suspicious if we didn't.
Maybe we don't inform the Church of Arathis, considering the dude who's running it is kind of evil.
Yes. If we just
That is
go...
the one
Yeah.
notable exception at the moment, yes.
Yeah. At the very least, we should let the Raven know. The Crow know.
Yes, I believe that is prudent for us to act upon.
And we even have a follower of the Raven Queen with us, so I think that's good enough cover.
Yes, I do not worry about that one.
It's hard to tell whether or not they were doing this out of will or not. Right. Well, we can't really burn it all down if the corpses are here. Let me start dragging them.
Yes.
I will just stop breathing while doing this so I don't smell them.
Yeah, I'll let you get to it and just prepare to get the best burdenation possible to just make sure this whole place is just an immediately, like, flash fired.
I'll leave that up to you. If you believe that they were transformed against their will, I think that's a nice thing to do. And it might stop them from returning in some manner, yes.
Yes, the preventing undead is definitely useful.
It's not really bad from its MO, but you never know.
Yeah, there seem to be several sides that are competing here, so
Yeah.
being prepared is useful for us, and also currently we are working under the assumption that at least some of these people are victims, so they and their families deserve some respect.
No, that's sorry I suggested otherwise. I just
No, it's completely normal in this situation, and we've talked through it, and we've come to a decision we can all agree on.
alright.
Yeah,
to work.
I'll gentle repose the bodies and we start moving them. So
Like, I think Buddy is going to, like, he is, like, awkwardly hovering around you, like, I want to show physical affection, but also I don't know how to do it. So just ultimately ends up, like, laying a hand on your shoulder from as far away as he can be. And just, like, after the moment, immediately uncouples and gets back to, like, getting things ready so that he can burn the place down.
Ryan just goes, "What the hell was that?" and leans over his.
Oh. Give me a hand dragging these bodies.
Yeah.
We'll daisy chain them.
That's a lovely image.
We're making a Hitman corpse, pal. I'm so proud.
Oof.
Where are you dragging them to, by the way? Are you dragging them out the cave, or are you bringing them to the
We'll
gross
have-
ritual burn fire?
So we're gonna take them up and then out into the city area,
Okay.
because otherwise we'd just be in the middle of the woods, right? Going through that pathway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yoke.
Can somebody who's charismatic stand at the entrance when I'm piling the bodies so that people don't immediately scream and call me a serial killer?
Yeah, it will probably be Valora because I'm down here.
Yeah, I'd appreciate
And
that.
I can distract the people away from your pile of corpses.
Thanks. I don't want to have to I don't want to leave the city. I like it here.
It's like, if you weren't aware, there's a stage production going on.
We're doing a production of the classical play you might know from history, Hitman, Agent 47.
Just a low budget Sweeney Todd.
Can someone roll me a d7? Right. In the process of you dragging up all these corpses, a member of the town guard turns up. All right.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We were just about to call you.
What all this then?
Well, there has been a series of disturbances in the city, and as you are aware, we are proper investigators working for the town at large to conquer this threat. And we have discovered in this cave the remnants of such things causing chaos. And now we need to get the guard together to help us identifying these poor souls.
You roll me a persuasion check.
Sure. I have
It's
to find
amazing,
my
actually, how
character
you
on a
felt
board
same.
with the. I think one of the wild hornets probably okay.
I had that for a diplomacy check for years. My brain's like, this is the diplomacy check you asked for, Sam.
Diplomancy. A skill. This is my skill check for. You said persuasion.
Said persuasion, honey.
28.
My, that's pretty damn high now, ain't it?
I did roll a 19.
That you did. That you did.
I will infect everyone with my bad southern accent.
Quarky,
Don't you worry, I do it plenty of times.
Did you just say crikey?
you can't get more south than that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, no, New Zealand.
Brilliant. That's true, though. Right.
Actually, you can.
Yeah, what's
Penguin.
the Antarctica accent?
I mean, I can't do accents. My accent is not built for it.
Well, that does seem like a good thing for us to be doing. I need to consult the police handbook real quick. Hold on.
What is it? Corporal Carrot? You know, I appreciate
Young
that.
sir, can I just say that we do have in our team a deputized individual by the name of Logan. He actually is an official investigator with the city, or in general. I don't know how that all works, but you know.
Actually, Jarissa is someone you recognize
Oh,
that you hate. So,
cool. I'm just looming in the shadows holding a body.
right, I see what you mean. Right, yep, there's right here on the page. Very well, bring them up. We'll take them in over to the police guard station, and we'll be able to get the crew over to help start identifying these poor little people. Oh man,
Yeah, if you could get some. I don't know if we want someone to bring some transportation to help out here. We just don't want them to get any more infernal taint. And we have our cleric on the scene doing what they can to make sure all the bodies are kept in working order. Working
Yeah,
order is the wrong words. Kept nicely.
Yeah, they have a very bad taste.
That does sound like appropriate thing to do, right? Right. I'll go arrange for some wagons.
Much appreciated.
And then he departs to go get some more constables to help bring them over. You hear him muttering something about maybe getting the golden banana for this. You choose to ignore it.
Was that an award? Was that a nickname for the Arathis guards? Do they wear gold?
Anyway. You can give me a history, see if you know what the golden banana might mean to us, if you're so curious.
I genuinely am. I want to know what the hell he's talking about. I was Dinkelberg, so I'll accept whatever you tell me. 15.
From what you've heard, the golden banana is a medal that is bestowed to good guards.
Gilded cock. Alright.
Anyway, he does return with more guards with multiple wagons, which you're able to load the bodies up into.
We appreciate your help.
Right. Thank you for help dealing with this infestation.
Can one of... Oh, go on.
I'm just gonna put my head out and say, well, we are talking to someone with maybe a little bit more professional backing. We are planning to start a controlled fire in this environment. Do we need any extra permission, or would that be okay?
That would normally require a permit. It could be required from the mayor, but as we currently do not have a mayor, you would need to... He pauses for a moment and he thinks. You need to get in touch with the acting body at the moment to inform them. And we would need to set up a perimeter to make sure that the fire does not spread.
Well, good sir, could you by any chance set up that perimeter anyways? We don't want any civilians coming in this area here. It's not safe. Regardless if we start a fire or not, it would be a good idea.
Yes, and perhaps our contact within your organization, Logan, can explain to you the direct dangers of the current situation, or I can help explain it for him.
If you're willing to write up a report, I can deliver it, or you can deliver it in person yourself.
Whichever is quickest, if you can deliver it, that would do a lot of help for us. This is an incredibly dangerous situation that should be resolved as quickly as possible.
In that case, it's probably quicker for you to come with me to report to my boss.
Yeah, that is doable.
Quite alright.
It would be helpful
you
to
give
have
me a-
one of you do along, probably Logan, but the rest of you can get ready and do whatever.
Dressa, can you give me an insight
Yeah.
and a medicine?
Oh. Insight, not good. That's a shame. Medicine 70. That's not correct.
Well,
Yes, it is. Because medicine
you
is
do know
wisdom.
that he's. You do know that he's. I think a little weird what you remember.
Bit too
But after look-
professional.
Yeah. As you're looking at him, you also know it's like a little bit of a lump growing out the side of his head. that looks like someone hit him really hard.
Feeling alright.
Aye.
Have you already received medical attention for that?
I'm gonna step up to him and I'm gonna smell him.
Okay.
I want to see if I can pick up on any scents that seem out of place for Dinkelberg. Wrinkleberg, whatever his name is.
Ringelberg. And
I'm sorry.
nothing stands out
Nothing
as being different. You also know that his helmet seems to have also gotten a little bit of a dent in it, which he's not currently wearing. Is sitting next to him on the wagon.
Has there been civil disobedience?
Oh well. There might have been a bit of an issue with my helmet rack.
Your helmet rack.
Yes, I
Then-
developed a helmet rack at the headquarters. It fell on my head.
I hate that I could believe that with this character. And nothing else is happening.
As far as I'm aware.
Roll another insight. Actually, I'll ask him, what time is it?
It's early evening.
I'm trying to see if he's, like, lost some time. But then again, he could just look around.
Give me a perception check by looking around.
Yeah.
I don't think we want to live in a world where it's the second one.
Okay.
It looks a little later than early evening.
I look at the other... There are other guards here now.
Yep.
Do they look
Yeah.
like the guards that we've interacted with since here? Do we recognize any of them?
They look like the guards are almost always about with Rinkelberg. They're not from the Temple of Arathis.
Yeah. Okay, so they're the ones that are, like, in his squad, quote unquote.
Yes.
Got it, okay. Do any of them look disheveled like Winkelberg?
Not particularly.
Okay.
One of them does have a bit of cake dripping out of the side of his head.
Okay, they really need to get better funding.
Oh, you see, for that one, right? He was also using my helmet rack. But he, forgot that we're not meant to have pastries in our headquarters. So when I came in the room, he tried to hide it in his helmet.
They're the fucking Knights of Pluto for Final Fantasy 9.
Okay, this is starting to make sense why there's so many crimes. Right, well. Cool. Internally, Trish is just like, I need to set up a neighborhood watch so badly.
So are we like concerned or do we like trust them?
I just think they're kind of bad at their jobs.
Yes, right now.
Yeah, but
it
everyone's a
seems-
little bad at their jobs in this town. That's not new.
Nah, yeah.
We're all very good at following the police handbook.
To be fair, you are kind of correct on that. You've done a decent job in that regard. Can't fault
Well,
you.
regardless, I would appreciate if you would take me to your leader.
Yeah.
Says the Nazgul.
No, it
Look,
gets better than that. It's an alien head underneath the Nazgul.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be fine if Buddy's going with them.
Well,
yes, I would still appreciate some assistance, but we should be alright to talk the situation through and, if not get permission, at least get some guarantee we're not gonna be too strongly condemned for our actions.
if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to escort the bodies to the Temple of the Raven.
All right, that can be done. Were you always so tall?
Yeah.
Yes, that is how height works.
Right.
Were you always so concussed? You
No,
should.
actually, this is a new situation for me.
Yeah, you need to see a medical professional. Don't go to sleep until you do.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck off. Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You're a good friend for that.
She turns to kind of gag a little bit. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's get to work, everyone. Clap, clap.
Jarissa, before you go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna prestidigitation her so that when she goes into the city and is covered in body gore, it's
Oh,
not.
yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've had this entire conversation with blood dripping, like, caked blood around my mouth.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault.
I had a really rare steak. It's fine.
We talked about trying to do that in the city. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so is anyone going with Jarissa over to the Raven with all the bodies?
Yeah, I'm going as well.
Okay. And who's going off with Buddy Friendly over to the guards to set up a perimeter to... I'm gonna go with Buddy for paperwork reasons. Okay. Anyone else going?
I guess the rest of us will go back to the tavern unless we had a third thing, or do we guard the cave? I don't know.
I think we're okay. We might need to chase up on the whole fire cave thing, but that might be Logan and Buddy doing that already, so I think we're okay in that regard.
Yes, I think that would be the best way to split these groups.
Well, we'll see you at the Wild Hornet.
Alright. And the party splits again.
Oh yeah.
Let's go with the team paperwork first. Logan, Buddy, you go with Rinkelberg to the... The courtroom building. No, the guard barracks. You'll be going over here. Rinkelberg takes you to the guard barracks. It's a very squat building. Very blocky compared to the more artistry that you've seen across Moonstable. Right this way, right this way. Leads you in. They're here to see the captain. Then he is able to get more guards out the way. And you are taken into an office where there is a very, 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 very disheveled and exasperated orc just sat there. Constable, what now? Oh, hello. How might I be of assistance to you both?
Yes, hello. We're under quite particular and concerning circumstances. You might already have been aware of our earlier involvement with a cult of Baphomet. And we have discovered another location of their sect that we intend to destroy.
You're the special investigators, right? The ones that turn up with the mayors.
Yes.
Okay. Come in, sit down.
Sit down.
Tell me everything that happened. And then we can set up, we can then close the street off so that no one wanders in. Do you both then fill them in, or? Do?
Sorry, can you repeat that? I can't hear you.
Do you both fill them in?
Yes. I'm going to give in the most concrete explanation I can give. Probably giving him as many details as feel comfortable in the moment.
Yeah. As Buddy does it, I will just chime in when, like, whatever form is applicable or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll just be going through, like, his own stuff, like, alright, you'll need this form. We need this form in triplicate. Form 34C, section beta here. Only signs there. Just as Buddy's speaking up when it ever comes up.
Yep. The guard captain is dutifully pulling them out as you bring them up, and then signing them and handing them over for you to fill in and back and forth. Occasionally picking a question which you're able to answer, such as distance, depth, how many bodies were recovered, how many, the state they were in, any notable identifiable features about them. Both for your contagious service and investigation in this matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And I am going to once again be like, well, I understand you probably want to have your own investigation, but we have reason to suspect that there is a ritual that's being done that, if completed, will do a lot of harm to this area. We want proper permission to create a contained fire to remove the remains that are used within the ritual.
With the description you've given me, I have no reason to disbelieve you about this ritual in question. That does sound like something that we cannot afford to be left alone.
Yes, I understand if you want to get a professional from another group to have a second opinion and perhaps even purge this, but I do believe it is prudent we do this as quickly as possible.
Before recently, I would have had I would have asked the member of the Arathis team to investigate this, but at the moment I'm not entirely sure if that would be wise. There's something weird going on in this city and I don't like it. You have already been able to investigate and be reliably prove that it was a Baphomet ritual happening. From the description you have given me, it sounds like you found a second. I would normally prefer to send someone down there, but after the the mists that passed through the other week, Sam is blanking on the right term right now. So he's currently stalling as an orc. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. No, I'm fine. I'm just trying to remember the weather. No, yeah, there was a hurricane and there was another thing that happened.
Monsoon?
Sick.
There was a thing, yeah, you are. Was that when we were out of town?
Tension.
Mm.
There was a tension. There was a tension. Miss that came over. After the tension mist, as well as the apparent second wave of tension mists that will be hitting us within a few hours, I do not want anything like this remaining. Any evidence that might be lost in this, I think, is worth losing if it means that we are able to prevent any further harm happening. I'm treating this like a magical bomb scenario. Which, under jurisdiction 45B, all we require is a noted cleric to have investigated the area, which, well, I understand your party is in possession of, to deem that there is a hazardous and infernal or abyssal nature, and we are able to destroy the facility that is currently housing it. I'll fear all of any magical reconstructions across the city.
Yes, alright.
Guards.
I will basically like give the best explanation I can of like what we're going to do and how we've planned this, and then like when we have our actual permission, get to doing that.
Now that the forms are filled in, I'll have a squad set up to close down the street. Do you think we might need to evacuate the local housing?
At current, I do not believe that is going to be necessary, though having warnings issued will be useful.
With regards to dispatch, to make sure that everyone's in their houses are aware that there might need to be evacuated, and we'll set up evacuation procedures as a fallback protocol. But we'll keep the area contained and let you guys do what you need to do.
Yes, that will be incredibly useful. I thank you for your services, and I will consider it to be adapted. I will repay if the need ever arises.
Good luck in your continuing investigation and the death of the mayor. And I
Thank
hope
you.
for further good relations.
I will give like just a nod, and I'll head back to the location.
contingent of guards go with you.
Mm.
And they start going about checking all the doors in the nearby area, setting up a perimeter blocking off the roads for people going in and out. And we will now go over to the people going to the Church of the Raven Queen. Jarissa, Skia, you're traveling with guards and wagons to the church.
I'm also here.
As is Orion. I am sorry.
That's fine.
He's in the chair having a nap as they're going along. So,
So,
let's try to not keep this. Let's avoid any words here because we are traveling with guards right now. But just to let you know, I'm no real threat to anyone unless they threaten me first. And I'm not exactly what you think I am. Because if I were,
oh no, if you were, I would have clocked you the first day we met.
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't really being that subtle.
She's also saved your life several times over at this point.
Yeah. But also, like, I get the suspicion.
I understand the secrecy. Everybody has them. It was just a bit of a surprise to see that.
Well, to be honest, I forgot I didn't tell you.
She just sort of raises an eyebrow that, how can you... You know what? Never mind.
Middle of battle.
We will
I'm
discuss...
just-
Yes, look, we've had a lot going on. We've had to deal with cults. I understand. We will discuss this in private. But I hold no ill will towards you. As far as I am aware, we are still a team. We will figure this out. For now, transporting the bodies is more of a priority.
Okay. Appreciate the maturity.
Out of character, it'd be very weird if she wasn't mature. She's like older than most everybody else.
I've met plenty of people who are older than me with less maturity.
That is very true. No, Skier's not plotting to kill her. She is just... I'm pretty sure whatever Jerissa is exceptionally, like, rare / unheard of. So it's like, okay, how the heck is this happening? What's going on? I like, she's interested for details, but she's not, like, raising mace with malicious intent, you know what I mean? Especially considering you are connected with a deity as well. So that's an entire thing, so...
I'm honestly more concerned about the state of the city. I worry that we're on a powder keg, and we're
Considering
desperately...
this is the second time we've encountered cult activity in such a short amount of time,
Yeah.
it seems like there is a much bigger conspiracy going on in the city right now.
I mean, you also got a godly messenger telling you in your dreams that the city had fallen.
Yeah. Yes, it's messed up.
Well, it hasn't fallen yet, so maybe we can prevent it, but...
No, she said it was fallen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying not to say a lot because we have the guards here, but I'm concerned about situation, all things considered. But I think we're on our way to uncovering secrets and figuring this shit out. You know.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it like a queen's thighs. Says the guard who's got cake dripping down the side of his head.
Dude, do you need a napkin?
No, it's alright.
You know what? I've dealt with less competent guards before.
What?
That's a compliment. She lies. Don't worry about it. I'm good. Not hungry. Just ate.
Oh, fair enough. He just sort of
I'm
takes his finger
also
to some-
fine. Yeah,
takes his
I
finger
will.
to
I'll,
some into your home.
It's just
Wait,
a
stop.
basket of pastries, you know. It's why not? As long as he's having fun, I suppose.
Arrive at the Church of the Raven Queen.
What
Look
does it
at
look
the
like?
guy. So it was fine at 8 when the two ladies said they didn't want anything. I guess right is shoplifter.
It seems fine.
Again, he's floating in a chair above us.
What does the temple look like?
The church looks like it normally does, just particularly emptier at the moment.
I mean, Orion hasn't been here, but yeah, fair enough.
No, Ryan has been here. It's just
Yeah, we've been here earlier in the campaign. Yeah.
Don't know if it can.
wait, has Ryan been here?
I know other people have. I'm not sure I've been here, but it's fine. So yeah, go on. We
Yeah, there's a lot.
arrived.
There's a massive graveyard outside of it. With it goes on. That seems to go on for a fair bit, and it is a church-like building.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not like grand and imposing like the Arathis temple.
It's up on a wee hill outside the city limit, city bounds. Couple of trees here or there.
Mhm.
You go up the stairs and you knock upon the door. There's no response.
And it is late in the evening. You're a cleric, right? You have divine acceptance to enter. I'm not gonna do it. I might burst
I
into
mean-
flames.
I mean, is the door unlocked?
You can open the door if you wish to.
Yeah, she'll sort of poke her head in and just look around, see if there's any sign of the crow.
It's just very dark inside.
It doesn't seem like he's here. He may be off doing other duties. We could leave a message for him, I suppose, when he returns.
No, I don't like this. Getting bad vibes. It's late in the evening. He could be resting in his bed. Considering everything we've dealt with so far, I am concerned.
Not concerned.
The crow doesn't really have choice when he works because he's the only Raven Queen creature here.
Yeah, and he's the caretaker of the graveyard, so...
Most funerals take place during the day.
he also has to do all the autopsies for the multiple guard groups. He has to do.
I think we should just check the church fully, and then if we don't see anything, we could either wait here for him to return, or
Alright, that sounds fine. Yeah, I guess we'll enter. I mean, she will call out for the crow, just like, hello? Crow, are you here? Like, just in case he just didn't notice that they were there. But, yeah, I assume there's no sign of him, which is a concern. Bong, toll the dead.
You don't immediately find him.
Oh,
They
that's
in the main room, there doesn't seem to be any sign of him at all. The candles didn't look like they'd been lit today at all. The fireplace is also not being set. And then you make your way downstairs to the room in which you have seen him do the autopsies beforehand, to find him face planted into the ground unconscious.
Oh god, okay.
I draw my sword.
I draw my sword as well.
All the guards draw their spears.
How many guards are with us?
8.
You said it's dark in here, right?
Yes. The guards cannot see right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light.
Yeah, that's right. Both me and Jade have got dark vision, so we're just seeing this.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the sake of the guards and to get a better look at Crow, who's unconscious.
And
Because-
Orion.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
The crow is lying on the ground with blood sort of like pooling around him.
Is he breathing?
Yes.
Act
Okay,
now.
so he's alive. That's good.
Well, save him. There's blood.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna cast well, it won't be spared the dying. So yeah, I'm gonna cast the cure wounds, and
Okay.
because he's unconscious, he gets max hit points, which
That's
would
true.
be 12.
16 plus.
Right?
Oh yeah, are we using 2024 healing?
Yes, we are.
16
Okay,
plus
so it'd be 2d8 plus 4 then.
20.
So
So
20.
being 20.
Nice.
He is no longer dying.
Is there any other entrance to this room besides the door that we just came in?
No, there's only the door and the stairway downstairs to it that you're aware of.
I'm gonna go back upstairs. and
I'm
look into
gonna call to
raptors.
the 8 guards. He's been attacked. Search the area.
They salute and they start going about. Searching. I should note the crow does not wake up.
Hmm.
That's fine. Does it look like he was hit from behind, so he probably didn't see his attacker, or do you want me to do
Yes.
like a medicine?
Yeah, check to see what kind of wounds he had.
Yeah.
You can do so, but I can already tell you that he was hit from behind.
Oof. Wait, what was
19?
what was the last thing he was working on? Was he working on the mayor's body?
Working on the mayor's
believe-
body, he was also working on the other body that you guys brought in already.
No.
The gnome.
Yep.
Are the bodies still there?
They are not.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. That's rough.
The
Yeah.
only positive is that I believe I didn't cast Gentle Repose on the mayor, but I assume the crow already did that. I'm pretty sure I did that on the gnome's body, so they can't be made undead or anything.
But they can be resurrected.
They can be resurrected. Yeah.
The gnome, in my opinion, another. Or to be fair, they could also be trying to just remove our ability to ask the mayor who did it as well, and the gnome. No, we already asked the gnome, but not the mayor.
Is there any other priests in this temple?
No, it's literally just the crow.
It's the crow.
So there's
He is
some,
the only one here.
clerks and the
And
Raven Queen are
was-
quite rare.
The crow and ski are the only active preachers, active clerics and priests of the Raven Queen in the entirety of Moonstable.
Hmm.
It's why they needed him for the autopsies.
Okay. Is there any animals in the temple?
Ah.
Give me a perception and nature check, both of them.
Both of them, you said. Okay.
Both of them.
Ah!
Hey.
Come on! Whatever.
You're human.
What?
You can give yourself advantage using your human once per day heroic inspiration.
Is that a 2024 thing?
Yep. It's a human thing. Click on species traits. It's you gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish among rest. It's also
Heroic inspiration.
They basically gave a version of heroic effort into 24.
Can I do it after at all?
If it's an inspiration, I believe you can.
If you have heroic inspiration, you can spend it to reroll any die immediately after rolling it. You must use the new roll.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, my love. I'm so sorry. Oof!
You're back.
Yeah, that's big oofs.
Oh, sweetheart.
Do we need to get Taliesin to do like a ritual around your computer?
I genuinely think we should leave your laptop in the light of the moon.
I mean, you still have a nature check to roll.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see if I can roll a third one.
Well, when you roll 3 ones, it actually isn't at 20. So
Anyway.
So you can't immediately see them. But you do find plenty of evidence that there are corvids in the vicinity.
Okay. Well, I don't have it prepared, so I'll have to ritual cast it. So I'm gonna sit down and ritual cast speak with animals
Okay.
for 10 minutes.
I'm helping the guards just search, and I'm trying to keep as many of them in my line of sight as I can.
Okay. Give me a D6 and give me an investigation.
Yeah, pretty good, man. So 5, and
Oh no, D7's D7, sorry.
oh, D7. But I'll re-roll it in a second.
Actually, I'll just go with the 5.
24.
Alright.
Smart burying.
Okay. So, you investigate. You keep an eye on the guards. You do see like a brief moment of movement in the corner of your eye. You quickly dash about, and you do not see anything there anymore. And there's like
any kind of shape.
it was just like a. It was a little bit of like a blurry motion. Then you sort of in the distance hear what sounds like a door click shut.
Spin around and I bull pelt my way there.
Okay. I will also know the investigation that you guys did find that there is a second way out of the autopsy room.
Ah. Like a body chute.
Yeah.
And how was the crow's body laying in relation to it? Was he-
Not near it.
Was he laying like facing away from it or facing away from the stairway entrance?
He was facing away from the stairway entrance. He was sort of like, from where he was positioned, it was like close to where the autopsy table was.
Right. So he was like probably focused when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should also notice, he is a Goliath.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Yep, so whatever hit him, pretty big. So you dart around, you go, sort of dash off to where you heard the door shutting.
Mm-hmm.
You throw the door open, I'm assuming, or you...
Full on, just kind of like shoulder tackling it through, kind of thing.
Okay. You shoulder tackle open, and you see an open window.
Dash to the window.
Right? You, on the top, you sort of that... Give me a perception.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I should not just give you this.
No, that's fine. 13.
Right. You don't see anything at first. Like, it just looks like a very like you're up the floor of the church. You're just sort of in like this office-like room. You're looking out. You see the graveyard, as the graveyard normally is. You see the you can sort of see Moonstable, the shape of Moonstable in the distance, with the lights illuminating from it. And then in a flicker of the moonlight, upon the top of the tree, you make out what looks like a very pale face. Just for a moment, looking right back at you. Very small, actually quite small and thin, quite triangular. With beady eyes just staring right back at you. And then in a moment it is gone. Skia, Jarissa is gone for 5 minutes.
In that time, like, I
This is
assume...
alright, well, but you're doing a ritual casting.
Yeah, no. While she's running off doing stuff, Skia, once the crow is comfortable and she knows that he's stable, will examine the morgue area. Like,
Okay.
we know the bodies are missing, but it looks like it was done in does it look like it was done in a hurry, or what? Like, I just want to see if there's any sign that the bodies were moved in a hurry, or if it was magic or what. So I can cast detect magic to see if anything was cast to move the bodies, or if they were moved manually, I guess.
That would be investigation.
Okie dokie. My investigation's not too bad. What you? 17?
So your investigation, you does look like they were not removed in a hurry. Like, there's very little disturbance around here besides the crow's positioning. Whatever it took them took their time to do so. Not much seems to be disturbed. Things to be, if anything, it looks like things were deliberately put back into their places as they should be.
So somebody knew that the crow would be alone, nobody would be there, and basically took their time doing this.
Yes.
Okay.
If this didn't come to the church tonight, the crow would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the bodies, is anything else missing? Like his notes, for example, of what he found? I assume that he would write detailed notes about causes of death and whatnot.
You do not find any trace of paperwork.
So we can. So it's safe to assume that they were probably taken as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but at least the crow's alive, so he can still tell us what he found once
Yeah.
he recovers.
Yeah, we got lucky
So
that we
there's
decided
that.
to go here today.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah.
Um,
If I was, I'd have made maps for you.
Oh, don't worry about that.
yeah, if there's I assume that I don't find anything else with that investigation, so yeah, I will I guess I'll just keep an eye out on Orion, and I expect Jarissa to eventually return.
Ryan, you finished ritual casting.
So, for Skia, Orion stands up and walks to the crows and closes his eyes. The hair, the multicolored hair on the top of his face glows, and Danny jumps on his head and starts to growl, squeak, and whatever at the crows. So Danny's doing the talking, not Orion.
That's adorable.
And basically just want to ask, are you friends with the man that's lying there? Did you see what happened to him?
He brings food.
Did you see who hurt him?
The darkness hurt him.
I look at Skia. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. The darkness, okay. What do you...
It came to life. It shaped and smacked.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's thought.
Okay, so something from the darkness, from the shadows, came to life and attacked him. What happened after that?
Breeze through the room.
Sorry?
Burn the paper. Breeze through the room. Burn paper.
Hmm. Okay.
Take bodies. Take bodies that Master was interested in.
Did they take them and just disappear, or did they take them in a direction?
Brought them into its body, it did. But not by eating.
Okay.
As if a crocus, as if arms descended from dark and bring into its body.
And then they disappeared
And then they went upstairs.
upstairs? Okay.
Then you arrive.
Okay, so they came out the way we came.
Do you have food?
Sure.
Thank you.
What do I have? Sure, I have some rations. Oh, I have salmon. Do you like salmon?
You like food?
I'll give him some salmon. Okay. I'll,
You might still be here. What if you're not back so long after?
not long after. Okay. Thank you.
Not sure though. Mind
You're very
fuzzy.
helpful. You.
Mind fuzzy thing. Something missing.
Something in your mind again. Okay. Same thing that happened in the other place. Okay, thank you. You've been very helpful. And the hair will stop glowing, and Danny will jump onto Orion's arms. Orion will shake his head and open his eyes, and turn to Ski and tell her what happened.
Does that sound like any sort of creature I've ever heard about?
Give me a religion check.
Oh boy. I don't have anything in religion. Why did religion have to be intelligence, not wisdom? Uh,
I know you do not like it, Jade.
I
But
forever.
D&D 2024 does actually let clerics add their wisdom modifier to intelligence checks.
Yeah. Well, the religion specifically, I think. Yeah.
Well, and
8.
intelligence. It's like
Okay.
it's like medicine.
Yeah.
Well, medicine is wisdom, but it's like
Okay.
arcana, history, and religion.
On an 8, you don't
Yeah.
have.
It's not anything I've ever heard of. Okay.
I have theories.
That's fine.
I have
is gonna say I'm gonna go looking for Driss at this point.
well, I kicked the door back open from the other side.
Somebody.
Drissa, as far as you're concerned, it's only been 3 minutes.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hey. You okay?
Stole whatever did it. Got away though.
Okay. Well, I talked to the pros. They also saw it, but it did the thing that happened in the other place as well. With the
It seems to have made their memories fuzzy.
computer. Yeah,
Yeah.
for like a specific amount of time.
That was quick. It would have been done like 2 minutes.
More like 5 or 6.
No, more like 15 because I took 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, true.
I quickly check myself for any kind of damage or missing items.
Give me a perception or investigation.
What in?
You appear to have everything.
Well, what did you learn?
I'll convey what the pros said.
Shadow, but with a body as well?
So it
I-
came from the shadows, like the shadows extended or something.
Right.
Knocked out the guy, then surrounded the bodies with shadows and took them upstairs. Back where...
Also burned the paperwork that the crow was
Oh,
filling
yes.
out.
Yes.
Apparently, we arrived not long after this happened.
Well, but they also said that their mind was fuzzy, so it could have been longer.
Yeah.
I didn't
I mean-
feel any effect on me. And I apparently missed 10 or so minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I did a cursory examination of the morgue. It looked like whoever attacked him, they seem to think they had all the time in the world. Everything's pristine. They didn't leave much in the way of clues behind, so...
Right. Just to make sure, can we go down and see if he's still there?
Yeah.
If something can steal time from us,
Is he still there, or is he mysteriously
You go
disappeared?
down to the morgue and the crow is still there.
I have thoughts. I remember a pale face with yellow with golden eyes. I just barely was able to catch sight of them before they left. I don't like this. This feels like something
Well,
familiar.
it feels like some sort of creature, so we should get our creature hunter. I'm sure Logan can help us.
Yeah. Those smart ones know what to do. should we take the crow with us back to the
Well,
Hornet,
about
or-
that. Can I see if we still have 8 guards with us? Going around the place?
Give me investigation. That was nice and easy. No, some paperwork about the exploding cave. Fine.
Someone help me find the guards.
I will whistle very, very loudly.
I'm just as bad as you.
Today, everyone is blind.
Investigation, you say?
It's because I still have light up. The light source is distracting me. I'm used to looking in the dark.
Marissa.
Yeah.
You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 cards.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, gather round. Whatever it was left.
There's actually 1 extra.
We go back to the car and the horse is gone.
Sheep.
Sheep horse, yeah, that's right. Of course. Right.
I should have done that. I should have had a knife, some guard. Would have been creepier. Anyway.
Right, we need to get the crow somewhere safer.
We take them to the inn.
Maybe. We've got these corpses as well. I don't know.
Well, they're preserved for 10 days. Because I've cast Gentle Repose on them all, so
Right.
it's not like they'll decay more.
Can you bring him to
Still.
the Bahamut temple? Says the one who keeps eating cake that's coming out of his hat.
Which temple do you suggest? Bahamut?
The Bahamut temple.
It's not a bad
Yeah,
shout.
of course.
I actually quite like the Bahamut clerics we spoke to.
That's probably the next best option, yes.
Yeah.
You can't have can't have you guys defending everybody after all. I mean, that just puts a bigger target on you.
That's very kind of you. This is kind of our jobs, but I appreciate the concern.
You actually meant the Bahamut temple. Hey, you could just put them back where you found them.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think the best bet is to send the bodies to the Temple of Bahamut and explain the situation. Take the crow to the inn and just watch over him until he wakes up.
Yeah. I'd rather the crow be with us. No offense to the guards or to the Bahamut temple.
Well, none taken. Home.
I assume that if we... I mean, I know out of character you said it, but I think Skier could probably discern that if we hadn't arrived when we did, he may well have died from blood loss.
Yes.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah,
He was
so...
he was out cold in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah.
Quite concussed. If no one turned up, there was most likely he was not waking up again.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would have slipped into a coma, yeah. And then passed
Drowning in
away.
his own blood.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not
Um,
leave him alone right now.
Mhm. We should get going.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And then we're not that far away from the guard barracks, so we could try and flag those two down.
Okay.
Everyone, keep your eyes peeled on the journey back.
I'll do so.
There we go.
Can I have just wisdom saving throws on the way back?
Mm.
Why'd you? Oh wait, because you're up.
One day I'll roll above a 10.
Well, sweetheart.
One day you will indeed. Fortunately, it just means you're slightly more on edge on the way back.
Mhm.
Like it wasn't an important save though. It was just a mood setter for how
Mhm.
the journey back's affecting you because
Yeah.
it's just you're more aware
Yeah.
of every shadow.
Of every
This
threat that could be out there.
Yeah. It also makes sense as well. The other two can't see in the dark.
Hmm.
At least further out in the dark than you can.
Yeah.
The wee kobold at the Bahamut temple squeaks at the sudden group arriving with bodies.
Yeah, really, really sorry about this. I will explain the situation.
Yeah.
Someone attacked a crow?
Somebody tried to kill the crow, and they stole the body of at least one victim, and then the mayor as well. Before we were able to get any information out of the mayor's corpse.
Oh, bad business tonight. Come in, come in,
Don't
get them
say.
all in here.
Yeah, thank you.
We will valiantly defend them. It is our duty.
I very much appreciate that, but we can't have more clerics dying, so please be careful. There might be something that is affecting people's memories as
It's
well.
also coming from the shadows, maybe set up more candles.
Yes, more torches, more braziers, anything.
Well, if it's attacking from the dark, they chose the worst city. For this one never is truly dark.
It's true. Be safe.
You do see all the people just sort of putting up more fires everywhere too.
Mhm.
As well as halogen flashlights.
Yay.
Guards, can you assist the clerics here until the morning?
They will salute.
That's weird. Let's get the crow back somewhere safe.
And the other one has now seen to produce another cake that he's happily eating.
Did you have the cantrip produce cake?
Oh, no, I just bought extras.
Are you keeping them? That's a full Black Forest gatto.
Oh, you know, in my satchel.
Please tell me he has a bag of cake holding.
You can do an identify on a satchel if you want, Jade.
We have bigger fish to fry. I'm sure he'll turn up later where we can get confused by his cakely abilities. Cake artist.
I was about to say, like, I do have a wand of identify, but no, I won't spend a charge on that.
Let's just move. Let's play it safe.
You as well, right? Rinkelberg likes you a lot.
What?
Ha. I mean, you're more than welcome to come visit us in the Wild Hornet.
Oh, sure. When's it open?
It's been open. I'm still working on the sign. I haven't had time because I've had to deal with the crimes and the cults.
All right then.
Okay, bye. Good luck.
See you, Will.
What's that? Why?
He seems evil.
I think if you are a night watchman, you have to be a bit odd by principle. Either that or he's a vampire, but who knows?
I'm pretty sure I would have gotten a weird tingly sense if that were true.
You didn't with me.
I think you're a weird case.
Well,
Oh, Laura, Theo, what are you doing in all of this?
if you love pina coladas.
Getting caught in the rain.
I want to be up here.
Well, first I'll ask, Theo, is there anywhere you wanted to go first? Excellent question. It's okay if the answer is you don't, but I figure I should ask. Okay. So, just for some clarification, Sam,
Yeah.
when we were down in the tunnels, we found a lot of jewelry on the bodies and stuff.
Correct.
I don't remember if it was my own statement that made this true or if there were actually like a lot of signet rings among these
There
jewelry.
There was indeed a couple of signatures.
So, would it be safe to say that there was a fair number of the people that were down there were probably like well-to-do people then?
Yes.
Okay. Theo, are you like familiar with the upper echelons of this here city? I'm not from around here. I don't really know where you're from, but well, you see, the normal jewelry, that's fair picking. That's right of requisition. But I find signet rings are a little too personal and like family oriented for my taste. So I thought maybe we could distinguish who these belong to. And then I had maybe a thought of a few ways we could go about it, but if we could identify them, that would be like the first thing. I don't know how many we found, but
I'm going to retcon the number down to 3.
okay. We
So
found
the-
3 signet rings. The rest were just like fancy people who are nobodies, or at least they don't wear their name on their finger.
Is that something you'd be well versed in? Well versed in. I can give you a history check for it, but I will have a high DC for it.
Well, I'll give him bardic inspiration because I'm the one asking.
Coincidentally, each signet ring belongs to a mayoral candidate. They're all booty snatchers.
Well, what Valor is hoping is they're all really fancy rich people or influential people. So,
Yes, history, but I'm making a high DC.
I'll also
Read
give
that
you
part.
guidance.
Guidance, right. I think you got bardic inspiration as well.
Yes, bardic and guidance. Have at it.
I think at this level it's a D6.
Probably, but sweet.
Okay. So 24. 19 plus 4. Yeah, 24. And that's an half. Good to pay. Because of course it is. Bubbles rolled it.
Because I know better than to roll myself. Also, Vlor has like a -1 to intelligence, but apparently I don't think Theo is much better. So like I didn't know what skill it would be.
So, Theo, you're looking at these rings, and you're just sort of like thinking through your mind of family insignias that you're familiar with and the like. And only one of them is actually from Moonstable, which is one of the wealthier halfling families that's been here for 19 generations, as they are very prone to remind people. The other two are from wealthy families, but not from here at all. They are from... One is a wealthy family who normally you would find only in Lowbridge. And the other one is from Clacton. If you can go to the Akaria map, you can see how far away those are. So the capital. Yes. Exceptionally wealthy and prominent families.
So like I was thinking more local aspirations, but if two of these are from like other well-to-do families, not from Moonstable, then that also just has broader evidential implications, doesn't it? Try to sound smart, but doesn't. That means the bad goat demons are like getting people from other cities. Significant corkboard. Well, originally, and maybe this was not a great idea, but maybe it can still work. I was thinking that we could appeal to the man. I need to go back to the where's the corkboard? I need to go to the corkboard. Nope, that's one. There we go. Come on. Is it that one? No, it's this one. I was thinking of taking them to Miss Marble Black and perhaps letting her use them to ingratiate herself with the nobility so that she could maybe get some backers in the higher echelons to help her win the Merrill race. But I recognize it's not a real race, but like they have influence and stuff. I'm sure they know people on the council that make that decision or whatever. She doesn't know the rules of politics at all in this area.
You wanted to use it for pride.
Look, it's before I thought the evidence was gonna be like more evidency.
I will bring up on the to-do list there is be gay and do crime. Now this isn't doing much of the first half of that, but it is very much doing the second half. So I feel that Valora is justified.
Crime is gay, therefore. I don't know. I wasn't gonna like immediately bring them to her or anything. I just was spitballing ideas. Regardless, I think this is important or something. Well, maybe we bring this to the others first before I go handing it off to a random person. I guess. She sighs. That said, Valora does want to stop by essentially like the newspaper building. If I assume we have something like that here.
Yes.
Okay, that's where she wants to go. If you're okay coming with me, Theo, I just need to make a quick stop somewhere before we head back to the inn, since everyone else abandoned us to go do their boring tasks that definitely won't result in them having situations on their hands. Alright. Super quick. We don't even have to roleplay anything. Valora has taken some time and has written out the article that she was fake writing for the thing she was doing with Orion. And she's going to turn it in as like a citizen submission for the newspaper.
Give me a persuasion check.
You wrote an opinion piece.
Let me write the thing. I'm gonna give myself guidance for this. I need to go back to the tab.
Theo, do you do anything to assist them?
Where's my... Oh, there we go. Sorry, I had to quickly grab my charge cord because my computer screamed at me.
And
I am turning in an article to the newspaper, but I need to make a persuasion check, so...
to convince them to release an opinion piece of the mayoral candidates that you guys interviewed. Because it turns out it wasn't actually you guys sneaking about anymore. You guys were actually doing interviews.
Well, you know, my assistant was Theo. It just was, yeah.
True enough.
I didn't use that name.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're twins.
let's see how...
You and Theo. Oh my god.
1d4,
31!
31.
I think we can save
No,
the
I want to
city.
clarify, it's... primarily, like, it does talk about all the things they said about, like, what they want to do and whatever, but I will also outline, like, the actual experience, so I'll kind of, like, outline how, like, the priest is clearly too busy all the time, like, it took so long for us to get in touch with them. They just don't have the time to like spend on mayoral duties because their duties at the temple are so all-consuming. Basically, she's very neutral on the hunter.
Traditional,
It's just very, and then like kind of like gushes a little bit on like the
the casino
It's so
owner.
funny because like it feels like especially the church just didn't believe you. And now it's just turning around this way where it's like, well, we're still publishing it as a real article.
What makes it all the better as well, Lydia, is that the
Look.
casino owner is the one that bribed them with cake.
Yep.
Yes.
That's not. Look, I won't actually write that. I will say that the experience was nice, but also I outlined how she'll be good for like the small businesses in the community. She's gonna bring like economic growth. Like,
Hey, we're also
Here's the
gonna
thing.
bribe her back.
Valora
so-
isn't smart, but she's good at pretending to sound smart because of the high persuasion check that she wrote.
Yeah.
So funny.
And so the best way to make the lie more believable is to make it true. So I would like, I basically I try to get them to publish my article in
Well-
their newspaper.
As Logan has valiantly pointed out, that is a legendary check result. This is a type of skill check result which is typically reserved for, and thus God turned up and said it will be so.
Please tell me she gets paid a lot for her freaking article.
Uh,
Is an an opinion piece that's
It's
voluntary.
okay,
And
yeah.
They're gonna pay me. That's okay.
But
I
they
mean,
will,
Valora's probably not okay with it, but Katie's okay with that. Like,
it will very much be actually in the paper.
Yeah.
That is guaranteed.
That's
yeah.
so funny.
It'll be under. I honestly, I can't remember what the pseudonym I went with for Valora was, but it will be under that pseudonym.
Yeah. Okay then.
It was Lady Reporter of the Northeast Wig Reporters.
Did you mention?
Lady
I'm
actual
sure
given
I
person.
mentioned my assistant Theo throughout the piece. Like, they're like the person who provided me with, like, you know, they were there to help me record everything. So whenever I'm like, oh, myself and Theo went to blah 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 blah.
Well, this is taking a turn that I did not expect. I have to consider what's going to end up happening because of this. But
Look, I'm not handing over evidence to her, so instead, I'm just going to. I want to do something that's kind of bardish, so let's do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautifully bardish. I just need to consider the ramifications that's going to end up happening because of this. Now,
But other than that, unless Theo has somewhere they want to go, I think I'm done anyway.
nickname is Madison Scott.
It was Madison Scott, thank you. Because I kept thinking of my character from that other game we played, Mary Margaret Manning, and I was like, because she was a reporter, and I'm like, that's not it. Madison Scott. Okay, I'm gonna write that on my character actually, so I have a reminder.
Alright. Okay, so now that all three groups are now on their way back to the Hornet.
With very different
Very
experiences.
different lives, yes. Logan and Buddy did exactly what Logan and Buddy went out to do and had a pretty reasonable and successful time of it. Three of you end up in a horror game for a moment. And much light-hearted relief. But we all convene upon the Hornet.
Well,
Which
I
I'm
mean,
assuming would be Valora and Theo first, then Logan.
Yeah, probably. I doubt that our excursion took as long as everyone else's.
yeah.
So, the four of you are in the Hornet. How do you describe the vibe of the three of you turning up with the crow being propped up, probably by Jarissa?
No, he's in the chair.
He's in the chair. Okay.
Easier.
Entering the tavern carefully and looking at the shadows, making sure there's no ambush waiting for us.
Okay.
I'm just gonna post the general face of Jurissa.
You all look like you've seen a ghost.
Not quite.
I hop over the bar and grab a bottle.
We went
There's just
to...
the unconscious crow floating in
At the very
chair.
least, you should put out a glass.
Nope. I just
Today has been stressful.
We're
Let's
very-
just say if we hadn't visited the Church of the Raven
Yeah.
Queen today, we may have lost a very valuable cleric and information.
yeah.
Wait, he's dead?
No, he's not. Would we
Thankfully.
really be carrying him in the chair if he was dead? He's just unconscious.
Is that who that is? My apologies. I don't know
Yeah.
priests that
Met
well.
him before?
Honestly, I'm surprised you're surprised about this.
Ski is just exasperated, like, okay, look. Well, this is what happened. I cast exposition at second level.
Maybe we should wait for the two smart ones to get back so that we.
Oh, no, they're here.
Yeah, yeah, they would have
Samson-
arrived before us.
Yeah, I said the four of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I apologize. I misheard that. I will retract that statement then.
No, it's just because Buddy and Logan, weren't mind crushed by their events.
Mhm.
Right.
No, we just had a pretty pleasant time, all things considered. I assume that like we've just resolved the situation.
I imagine both of you just in your like nightwear, about to go to bed. So
I mean, Buddy is probably going to go to bed pretty soon, but that's also because I, as a player, am pretty excited to get Buddy to bed soon.
that's fair.
That's fair. But yeah, no, Skill will explain about them finding the crow knocked unconscious, the bodies of the mayor and the gnome being missing, as well as any information, and that if they hadn't shown up, then the crow might have actually died from his injuries, but we prevented that.
There's no might there. He would have.
Yeah. And yeah, I'll let Jerissa describe the creature that she saw, and sort of look to Logan like, do you have any idea what that is?
I have a very unfortunate feeling that we might be dealing with either a very powerful shadow demon or a vampire of some kind. Apparently, I lost
Either one of
about.
those is not good.
I apparently lost about 10 minutes of time.
Yes.
For me, it was instantaneous. I didn't notice anything, but it was just. I saw movement, followed the movement, and then got up to an office, window open. It was on a tree, very pale face, yellow eyes, and they were looking directly at me. And I think when I met their eyes, that was when I lost time.
Well, it does sound more vampire than shadow demon, but I'm not entirely sure.
We could also be dealing with a non-typical creature as well.
That is very true.
Yes. I suggest we check the book to see if it is anything that's in there.
Yeah. I'll already be at like the throne going to like pull it out. That seems like the right call here.
Yeah.
I'll just like get them as a like huddle together and like basically show them things I would think it could be.
Okay.
We informed the Temple of Bahamut about it, and they have the bodies of the transformed from earlier.
That would be good. Let's see, would I roll Arcana, Religion?
Either or in this case, because you have the book of stuff, so you also have advantage on it.
Well, they're
Alright.
the same, so
I was gonna say the same for me too. Do you want to roll one and I'll roll the other one with advantage?
yeah, that sounds fun. I'll take Religion this time. You can have Arcana.
All right.
You can do it. I believe. I believe.
Well, if there's anything religiously, Buddy's got it, so we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay.
This is one of those where I'm like, I did write a D, right? I didn't just do a 20 plus 5. It's like, nope.
Okay. So there is, in fact, two They did actually narrow it down already quite nicely there, Abby. There is exactly two possibilities of what this could have been. One of which is indeed a very powerful vampire who is using their charm ability to just delete memory. However, comes to the conclusion of it's unlikely to have been a vampire. Just by sheer virtue of a vampire would have just drained the crow's blood and as well as knocked them out. Also, the crow would have to let them in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which then takes you to the shadow demons. And high powerful shadow demons are actually capable of mental manipulation abilities. And they do also match up with the ability to just warp around the shadows. But you also rule that out by your description.
Mhm.
Which then leads you to a particular type of fiend known as the Pale Man, which is a fiend normally from this, which is summoned to retrieve things. For in this, they are very, 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 very possessive, and they like to take things, and they like to make sure they're all on nice display around their dwelling, but they cannot bear see any of it taken away. The other is the Thin Man. And on mention of that, Jerissa, you realize that it wasn't standing on the tree. It was standing behind the tree.
Yeah, I will use the book to show them images that are like in there.
Oh, that's it.
It could be one of those two things, because the Pale Man can also be quite big.
Quite thin, yeah. One of
Yes.
those down.
Well, it narrows it down quite a lot already.
Yeah. That is not a common
Does
demon type.
the book
They
say
are not.
anything?
Sorry.
Sorry. Does the
I was
book,
asking.
or do you have any idea how we can prevent them from stealing our memories?
That would be up to God. Sam,
They
what
are
does the book say on them? Sorry, go on.
They're very different mental defenses. You would need to figure out exactly which one it is. For the Pale Man, it's never ever look them directly in the eye. In fact, try to avoid looking at them entirely.
Ooh.
Because the sheer image of them is something that they do not want to lose. So they have to take it back.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst the Thin Man requires
The Tin Man, you need to look in the eye because he's really shy.
no. The Thin Man you need to look at through a reflection to protect your memories. I should note both of them also affect animals differently.
Also,
Their mental abilities aren't as strong.
So they can
As
fully.
in animals can resist it better.
Uh-huh.
Say that again.
Animals can resist their mental effects better than as sentient beings can.
Yeah, it's a sentient mind versus a non-sentient mind, effectively.
I feel like it's how, you know, in Call of Cthulhu, the dumber you are, the safer you are from mental break. I feel like it's like that because obviously they're less intelligent. It affects them less.
Now, I should also note the Thin Man in particular is actually a demon, whilst the Pale Man is a fiend.
It is a devil.
It is a devil, yes.
Okay. Well, we've had both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see if they're
Yeah,
both
we've
that
had-
active here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we know if the demon of the two is particularly connected to Baphomet?
From what you can read here, no. This demon in particular is typically found more around. Sorry, I need to remember my demonology of
Mm-hmm.
D&D real quick.
You have the different princes.
Yeah, I know. That's the
Um,
thing I'm trying to remember. Because this is one of the problems with devils and demons being separate.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting idea. It's just it means that you have to learn 2 full pantheons.
Yeah.
So you've got Baphomet, you've got Demogorgon, Fraz, Brazits.
They are normally found amongst the Pale Knight and Pazuzu.
Oh, that's the old type of demons, not the young demons.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's bad news.
Yeah, because so the Vrock came from the Baphomet gods. right?
Yes, they were yes.
So that's a demon devil.
That's demon. Brock's
Okay.
demons. Baphomet is one of the demon princes.
So we have that.
Yes.
We still don't know which devil was summoned.
No, we don't. We don't know what the devil is.
No, but we did know that someone appeared from this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why I'm like thinking that connection. That is the
Yeah.
one we have an actual connection to in this case.
Yeah.
So if it was the devil, which that's the one we're missing, which one is it?
that's the pale man, right?
That's the Pale Man.
Yeah. The
Pale.
tall man is the Oberonth demon.
And you said for the pale man, it's just avoid his vision altogether.
Yeah, do not look at him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that's a bit complicated to fight.
I appreciate the use of the Oberonth. I like the older demons a lot. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lil's on the corkboard right now.
I'm trying. It's because I don't know where to connect them.
We don't need to connect them straight away. You just put them on the board and we can move them around later. Like we just need all the information.
So it's pale
Either
man
the pale
is
man.
a
Pale man is the devil
devil.
from specifically Dis,
From this.
and is a kind of reclaimer of possessions.
Reclaimer of possessions.
Yeah. So very avarice focused.
And if this says for possessions, cinematic. And the thin man is a demon.
And it is unnaturally thin and tall. But we don't actually have a lot of information there aside from don't look at it
Don't look at it directly.
directly through
Look
mirror
at it through just look mirror
or a camcorder.
So one of those two attacked the crow.
one of those two. Yeah.
Ooh, boo!
Mm-hmm. Very fun, Sam.
Okay.
Very fun. Man, what a good couple of traits for assassins, huh? You notice it, you look away, you've forgotten.
Yes, I would say that we have to be very careful for
Yeah.
next time
Laura.
dealing with it, but is there something between the two that is a surefire way to identify it if we meet it next time?
Surefire way. The pale man has additional eyes in his hands,
Mm.
whilst the thin man, although just the mere fact that is a very tall and thin male-esque figure, also typically has smoke coming off it.
Well, the cleanest identifier then is to see if we can see its hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Just as an identification thing rather than a. Because if we can find out
Yes.
one, we can figure out like weaknesses and stuff later on. You know.
Correct, but also we should try and avoid dealing with it as much as possible until we are certain we can deal with it.
Yeah. Very true. Both are bad news. Either way. I really want to learn who took over this. Because that might tell us if there's something else going on cosmically that is causing this. Oh dear.
You guys also haven't solved the thing from what you found in the cave yet, as well, by the way.
Oh right, yeah.
Really?
The note, right?
Yeah. But you guys might want to sleep on that at this point. It has been a long day for you all,
Mhm.
and I do not want to put Lydia off from what they have wanted for a while. So,
Yes, it's been months.
but if you guys, I'm not going to interrupt you guys at role playing either. So,
I guess then I will just quickly say that Valora lets people know that we determined that 2 of the signet rings of the 3 that we found are from other cities, and I will list the cities here. And then the one is local, so it looks like that they were pulling people from like outside of Moonstable.
Maybe they were all.
Yeah,
members.
I've already got it on the court board. Lowbridge and Clacton, right?
Yeah.
yep. Clacton with a K.
Ah, with a K, not a C. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
If you need help in remembering the spelling, it's on the Encari map. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing roleplay wise thing that I need to do is to just talk with Jerissa about the secret she's been hiding from her and only her for the past God knows how long.
Enough.
Yeah, because we said we'd talk about that later, but we can do that.
It's
later.
actually only been like a day or so.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
has.
it's been a very busy period of time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
investigation stuff.
yeah, because we've seen 2 cult sites already in the span of like 48 hours or maybe a bit longer.
I don't think we have much else to do then.
Mm.
So I'm just staring at the poem, just trying to figure out any kind of pattern. We'll say that's in character.
We can certainly try a couple of things, though I feel like unless we have an expert on the subject, most of what we're gonna do is speculation at best.
Sure.
I'll go to Theo if Theo's available. Hey Theo. I've been doing some introspection, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry I called you short.
And what a thing it is to respond to.
No, but I think the way I handled it was impolite. Tactless, thank you, yes. So I felt like you assumed, or that it was implied, or something like that, that I was falling you short, which wasn't my intention, and for that I'm apologizing. Okay. Okay, I don't want to fight you. I've seen how bad you stab people. I don't underestimate you. I just was really curious, that was all. I understand that, like you said, it was a bit tactless. Okay. So you're not upset at me? Okay, so second thing, when we went to do the interviews, we kind of had to come up with covered names, and I kind of panicked and I used your name. Just because it was on my mind. Now, to be fair, I only used your first name, so it could be any Theo. But, yeah. Sorry about that.
And this is why you had such great fake names to pick from, like Buddy Friendly.
Well, my, it was like, oh, what's a really sneaky person, and you're the sneakiest one that I thought about. We didn't do any crimes. I mean, Valora did a bit of lying, but it wasn't that bad. I mean, you've kind of made it true by presenting the thing to the newspaper. Yes, and that's why I'm apologizing again. Because I realized that it could become something that is problematic. Yes, I understand that, but you can still pick up the pieces and, I don't know, buy the bar a drink or something. I... Buy another glass. I mean, what's the story that you're trying to tell? You break a glass in the bar, we apologize, the glass is still broken, so you can't drink at that bar ever again? What? Nice. I'm not playing him though. That's not serious. Sure. If you see some trouble and someone's looking for Theo, just point them to me, I guess. Gonna go to bed. I just leave.
I don't think they're technically here anymore, right?
Well,
Slant tadpoles? No, those were taken care of.
no, wasn't there some in
The goblins.
the goblins?
Oh, you don't know about that.
We don't
Yeah,
know if
yeah,
there is or not.
Yeah, you haven't actually been able to find the goblins. You haven't investigated for the goblins to check on them yet.
That's just another ticking time bomb that we have to deal with.
There's a distinct possibility that there's a slant tadpole problem.
Yeah.
You don't know though.
It's not being confirmed yet.
You ever get the impression that God just hates one particular place? Is
Yeah.
trying really hard to get rid of it.
Well, I think I'm going to go and get some rest. I've had-
Unless somebody stops me, I'm going to go to my room, activate my cocoa swaddling, and activate my pipe of remembrance.
You want this privately or out loud?
Do it aloud. It should be fun.
Alright. You're all swaddled in your cloak as you're smoking this pipe. And the smoke puffs up and come out increasing waves and volumes as they swirl and shift into multiple different shapes and forms. Amongst them, dark chained figures remain upon a stone wall that appears out of mist and vapor. Whilst the wisps along the edge transform into spiders that scurry along and start attacking the chained figures. Whilst the yapping and snapping and forms a formless face and body reaches out and blasts the chains. The bound smoky figures run as the vapor spiders chase, whilst the entire thing then collapses upon itself as the back of the smoke breaks out across a scene of a wave of darkness. The smoke suddenly shifts and makes a series of small misty buildings. It depicts new people being chucked to the ground. Additional figures start wailing on them with swords and club and bow. A massive figure emerges out from the smoke behind them, body thick, swirling clouds and fingers of great strength reaching down, and one after the other just smashes again and again and again before they all disappear amongst the clouds. Once more, the clouds of smoke shifts again and forms cubes of fumes. Great layers across, and a face full of kindness and affection forms within as it just holds out a wee rocking horse. Lowers it down to hands much smaller that are then pulled into an embrace. But for a moment it is peaceful. But then the smoke swells in anger and rage. Everything before just suddenly is snapped in as a new face erupts, full of tentacle and tendrils lashing out, bringing it all together. as it looms over everything and you, it starts to emerge from the smoke. A tall, thin figure with the head of a squid. And then it just turns around and walks away. And it's just as it walks further and further away from you, new squid heads just appear and the different coordinates across the giant smoky sphere and just starts sucking all of it in. And it just vanishes into the ether or the air. Please tell me you got all that.
Yeah. No, that came through well.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah.
In fact, just to, as an aside, that was really cool. Just as an aside, you've not cut out at all for me today.
Oh, that's good. So the thing has actually, the fix you gave me worked then.
That's good news. You can help.
That is really good news. I didn't say Buddy is an illithid.
Nobody
I
says
just
that.
picked an illithid in the smoke.
And you don't have this information. I have it, so. Yeah, he's not gonna be pleased with that one. He's not an illiterate asterisk.
Or Obelix.
Never obelisk.
Or obelisk.
I will put down a piece of paper next to the quote-unquote poem with the only thing that I have is that maybe the middle part of it is the description of a month cycle, and then I will head upstairs to around.
Alright.
That's what I have right now.
Anyone else, or are we moving to the next day?
I think when Buddy is done, he's gonna find himself a place outside to relax.
You okay?
Yeah, I think the only other thing is Jurisa and Skier probably need to have a conversation.
Sure. This can happen while I'm working on the thing.
Yeah. It just basically to because
Hash it
of,
out.
yeah, of what happened and everything. So so yeah, we'll have a quiet conversation. She'll just sort of sit down and I believe it's time we continue the conversation from before.
Yeah. Why not?
Might as well get it over with.
Hmm.
So, where would you like to start?
I'd just like to say that I haven't really lied about anything regarding me.
I never said that you had.
I'm just clarifying. I was chased and killed by vampire and their spawn, but I was also resurrected by the goddess that I used to follow.
So you're in a very unique situation then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hide the damage mark, and I will kind of point out where normally there would just be like the 2 bite marks. It almost is like bite, and then she kind of ripped her body away, tearing open her throat. Wasn't gonna let them get away with it. But it also means that I was destined to die at that point. I don't even know the name of the vampire that's actually attacked me. I just wrong place at the wrong time.
I see. Do you have any idea if they're still around?
Oh, likely. I didn't fucking kill them. The spawn that were like hunting me down, they definitely died, but not by my hands. They were just reduced to dust after I'd, died.
I see.
The reason why I don't actively go around telling people is because I've lost everything in my life multiple times and I don't want to repeat it. A lot of people don't trust folk like me. In fact, I don't know if there is folk like me. It's just me.
Like mechanically, you're like a Dampier, right?
Yes, that is my that is Gris's like species.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wonder if Juris has ever, not you, if Ski has actually ever heard of Dampiers being like proven to be a thing, like,
Well,
or if they're just more like myths.
Logan called me something that I don't know if I agree with, but he called me a Dampier, whatever that is. I still like to see myself as half elven, well, high elven, but obviously I'm not the same.
No, you're not a true vampire, and you said
Yeah,
you
it
died
sucks. I
from
don't have
the
barely
goddess.
any of their powers.
Yeah, of course the goddess revived you, which puts you in a very strange situation. I can understand why you keep it a secret.
Well, it's also I have to drink the blood of creatures to, not go insane.
Yes, but obviously you manage that.
Yeah, it used to just be lots of wildlife and livestock. The occasional bandit that tried to kill me, but I tried not to go after sentient people, even if I was starving. But in a city like this, it's very difficult. Not a lot of livestock, and if livestock goes missing, from experience, there will be a witch hunt, as it were. So,
You're
me and
certainly
Orion
not
have
unique.
a deal.
I was about to ask about how you met Orion, but yeah.
Well, I saved him from like an experiment in Andalusia. That's why he's connected so much with Danny. Some evil shit happening up north. But we got our own shit to deal with down here. I can't charm people if you're concerned about that.
I'm not very easy to charm regardless, but I'm not worried about that. Your situation is definitely unique. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like it.
I mean, the world is vast and it's been going on for thousands of years. I'm sure it's happened before, but we don't have like a good library at the moment.
And as you say, despite the fact that you're not a true vampire, your kind and people like you have probably been persecuted before, good
Probably.
intentions or not.
Well, yeah. I've only been like this for less than a decade. So like it's been hard, but made do. Things got easier when Orion. That's why I was so adamant about, finally having a place to call home on the road. There's another reason why I was kind of protective about the fact. But also, I kind of wasn't. I understand they might have been a bit suspicious of me walking on walls and shit. But I find it so much easier than pretending. Also,
Well, I appreciate the honesty.
guess who was the first one to figure it out?
Was it Logan?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was the pink princess herself.
Skia just blinks a few times. Really?
Yeah.
You're not messing with me right now.
No, apparently she has some bullshit going on in her own personal life regarding vampires and the like. She's not super happy that I'm genuinely okay with being what I am, but it's like... I'm just me.
I'm surprised that she's the one that figured it out, but
Yeah, it took like no time at all for her to figure it out.
I'm surprised that she managed it and me and Luke
She's
didn't.
more competent than you realise.
She certainly gives the air of being. What's the word?
She gives the air of being airheaded.
Yes, very ditzy, but she's smarter than she looks.
I
believe.
think she's more cunning than she seems.
Well, I'm glad that I know now. But I don't think it's going to change our relationship moving forward or anything.
Hope not.
You've proven yourself a valuable ally, and like you said, you don't harm innocent people, so I don't see any reason why I should get involved in that. But
When you say valuable ally, my brain just drifts to all the times I've been KO'd.
you
Yeah.
still provide a service as a meat shield, okay?
Jesus.
Only
It's
Orion can
what
call me a big
barbarians
shield.
do. There's no shame in being the meat shield. I've played plenty of them. But yeah, no. No, nothing's changed. I'm just glad to be in the know.
Yeah, I just thought you'd have a worse reaction from just your general demeanor.
I follow the Raven Queen's teachings. I do not particularly like undead, but I focus on undead that are evil.
Destructive,
in
right?
nature. Very destructive.
Yeah.
You can be destructive in combat, but you focus that energy to good pursuits.
I try. Well,
I have no reason to see you as an enemy. Your condition is unique, and you are favored by a goddess. She brought you back to life. That means something. She
Yeah.
has bigger plans for you.
she has bigger plans for us all.
Agreed, and far be it for me to try and alter her judgments, so as far as I'm concerned, the matter's settled.
Very well.
But if you need advice or if you need to talk, I'm willing to listen.
Appreciate it. I think for the most part, I'm okay. Like, this whole situation has been stressful, but
A lot has happened in the past few days. That's
Yeah.
understandable.
are you gonna take the probe to your room so you can keep an eye on him during your trance? You know what?
Yes.
I really miss trancing. I don't trance anymore. I just sleep.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Bullshit, if you ask me.
I mean, my kind of... remind me, Shinikai are like from the realm of dreams, aren't they?
They're
Something like
not the realm of dreams. No, that's they're from the Shadowfell, which is the opposite.
The Shadowfell. That's right.
There
different
is a
kind of.
Shadowfell in this setting. She is actually from the Realm of Dreams.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
What the Shadowfell ultimately is a part of the Realm of Dreams. It's the
It's the opposite.
nightmare path.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nightmare.
Well, I don't know what it's like to dream, so who knows? I should probably get some rest and get the crow comfortable.
Mhm.
Hopefully, he'll wake up soon.
Yeah.
Well, I will bid you and Orion good night.
Mhm.
Sleep well,
You too.
and yeah, they'll part ways. I don't know why everyone's so surprised Skier is so reasonable and everything. Like, yeah, she doesn't like undead, but she doesn't like the destructive ones,
Mhm.
especially considering what happened at home.
It's the context around.
Yeah,
the creature,
like
yeah.
for you, one, you're a Dampier, which you don't bring on you don't like tick the undead box for her because obviously you're not entirely dead. You're like somewhere in between. Two, a goddess is what revived you. And three, you put your work towards doing good. So it's like, okay, it's unusual, it's weird, I don't fully understand it, but we don't have an issue.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just what I wanted to have
Mhm.
their conversation.
Yeah.
So yay, everybody knows about you, looks to Buddy. What is
He's
going
a
on with you?
normal old man.
Leave the mess for the Lord.
I'm just an old man. I don't know nothing.
He does know nothing. He's amnesia. I mean, what?
But yeah, I guess we all go to bed unless somebody else has something they want to do.
I just give Theo the "I'm watching you" gesture before as I walk by. No.
Alright. Okay. Now we can get going. And as another day comes, may I have? I will nominate, actually. Bubblefish? I would like you to roll me 1d100.
For how many invasions there are? That's a lot.
Thank you, Bubbles. Dawn comes. Now, as Chris is still BRB, as is Katie, I think I might just do a short break here before we come down for the next morning.
Sure.
Because I haven't gotten up for a while and my legs are probably quite upset with me for that.
Let's do that. Oops.
Break time.
Enjoying. Yes, you did. I was fully expecting you guys to just have the guards take the bodies off to the crow, then. And what's more, and yeah, it was so close to you guys just going, oh, I guess he's not in. So close. So fucking close. If you weren't on the crow party, you know, no, Well, would you have pushed on if Abby wasn't there? Okay, so no, if Orion still went with Kia, they still would have found him. Okay. Don't know how how you would have been the next following day, Katie Jade. If you went back to the Crow and found them dead on the floor.
That considering Skia sees like the Crow as like her superior in a sense, and someone of immense character, seeing him dead would be like no shortage of guilt. Like, oh, I should have checked. Why didn't I check?
Yeah, that would have been horrifying.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm very happy to have my closure. I'm very upset to have my closure.
When I was working on it, a small part of me was debating that nothing would happen because of your condition.
Hmm?
But I also thought that would be so in my position. If I got that as an answer from a GM, I would have been so put out.
It depends. Like, I was legitimately gonna accept either option. If it was like whatever was before the Elitid option or the, well, you are currently you. They're all valid options. It's just he is like, oh, well, rip me, I guess. That's a problem.
I had a lot more fun writing that than I did the coded message. My coded message, which seems to be a little bit too cryptic, which whoops. If you guys do need hints, I will give you guys intelligence rolls that I can then try giving you stuff with.
Yeah. I was just keeping that for like another time to do that investigation.
Yeah, no, go for it. Like, it's a riddle. You're to solve riddles. It's a part of the game.
Damn, Satan was the antagonist all along. We might be dealing with both. We have evidence of both at the moment, so it turns out in the background there's like a Romeo and Juliet happening, but one is from a family that's demon cultist and the other is from a family that's devil cultist.
Oh, Beelzebub, oh, Beelzebub. Come out to thy window, Beelzebub.
Was thy name not Baphomet, the old one?
I'm going to get myself a drink. I'll be right back.
Like, ironically enough, for Buddy Friendly as a person, if what he got was either A, nothing happens, or like, he sees adventures, he was in, that would have been the best answer for him personally. That would have been the one he liked the most. And I was like, well, this is not good.
Okay. I'm back.
Wait. I was just saying for Buddy Friendly himself, ironically enough, the option of like either nothing happens or he just gets like his current adventures replayed would legitimately be the one he would want most. This is the worst case scenario.
Welcome back. We're having a short break.
Do we have much more of the session to go?
Just a little bit of the morning. I just wanted to give you guys more of a chance to work up the riddle I gave you.
I see.
Unless you guys would rather give that a couple of weeks to sleep on.
I mean, I don't mind either way. I was just curious what your intentions were. That's all.
Yeah, no. I just want to give you guys more of a chance to back yourself because we've had so much happening in general. Also, just a general idea of what you're doing next. So I know what the hell I'm doing. Welcome back, Theo. Okay. Branson's bacon? Okay, Abby,
I'm
if I
not
didn't
sure
know
about
about the
that
second
one.
puzzle, I would have done it. If I didn't know about that type of puzzle, I wouldn't have done it. I am probably going to now. Okay. Abby. Jade.
Hello there.
Lilith.
Who's Sarogar?
Lydia.
Hey.
Katie.
Why is the Smash announcer here?
Okay, Katie's around the gun now, so
I said hi. Did it not register?
No.
You were muted.
No, I unmuted to say hi and then I remuted.
Okay, I might not have captured
I
it.
did see you.
That's
unmute
okay. But yes, I am here.
immediately again. It's like, oh, okay, I guess something happened.
Well, I'm eating some
Bubbles!
food. I just assume you don't want to hear me eat chomping.
Jingle, jingle, pay attention. Pay attention. I said your favorite word.
And I know that Chris is currently BRB, probably picking up his brother and home. So I will go and continue the day, for the dawn has now turned up this morning.
Better night.
Yes, nothing happened in the night. I checked. No, Bubbles checked.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Polygon fighter.
How many
Beautiful.
temples? Sorry, how many temples is there in the city?
1, 2. Directly in the city, Arathis, Osburn, and Bahamut. Outside, then you have the Temple of the Raven Queen, then you have the little shrines.
Yep, those shrines of the gods right next to the stadium. Such. Oh no, they're in the middle of the bulb.
Yeah, they're in the bulb.
They're in the bulb.
3, 12, 1. That's called the Buddhist shrines.
Like overall, it's not a religious heavy place. It's just
It has one major temple and then 2 normal temples, and then the Church of the Raven Queen outside the town.
Yeah.
It's like Hinkley has 37 churches, so you know it's not out of the ordinary.
I love my flowers streets.
I like them.
Working on those.
Mhm.
Dawn is here. You're all having breakfast. Unless you guys want to wake up in particular order, as I normally do.
Did the crow wake up?
The crow is not awoken.
Can somebody cast Identify on him to see if he's like magically asleep or paralyzed? Who would have that? We have a few people who can identify. I believe it's Buddy, it's Flora, and it is Skia who can identify.
Well, she has a watch.
Identify.
Cast
Thank you.
Identify on the crow.
I don't. I ritual cast it because I'm petty like that, even though I have a free one.
The crow is not magically asleep.
Okay, I'm gonna kick him in the shins.
No. We could have
I
somebody
know
who's
it's not
medically
cheating.
trained to try and wake him.
Yep, I'm just gonna do medicine in him.
We're trying to make him do the sit up thing. Okay, so Buddy kicks him in the shins. Fuck!
He just open his eyes and like shine a light in, just like, no, nothing happening here.
A fucking search beam from the cloak of the Nazgul. That's so funny.
You're not. Buddy, he is unconscious. He is
Oh,
unconscious.
that's
He's
what's
off
wrong
his
with him. Yeah, honestly, I'll just in character, Buddy will very solemnly say he's unconscious. Just like
Plan B.
he's trying his best to help. He's not very good at this. This is the one that he apparently doesn't know.
Skew, do you have any smelling salts or anything like that?
No. I don't have a herbalism kit or anything, so I assume Logan might have some though.
Brood. Grumble, grumble.
Oh my golly, it's me, Logan.
Yeah, I'll just ask Logan if he has some. I assume he does, and I'll use those.
The alchemist.
It does not work.
There's something going on here. That should have fucking woke up anyone. Do you think his soul is gone?
I mean, I was about to cast detect magic.
Well, identify didn't pick up on anything. It's not a bad idea if you want to ritual cast it and just get additional information.
Yeah, identify is slightly different.
But
but-
identify can tell any kind of effects going on in the body.
And it didn't pick up anything?
No. But if the soul's not there, that's not a magical effect. That's soul death.
Oh,
The,
fuck.
the body can survive without a soul.
Okay. I assume that is beyond any of us to figure out if his soul's gone.
Can I religion at it?
You're gonna religion at it? He's not religiously unconscious. He is unconscious.
Let's-
Medicine is not one of my strong suits.
Ski, if you just have like, oh, well. Ski, do you want to just check to see if he's just like fully like totally out of it rather than anything else?
I
Like,
can, sure.
I don't want to rule out any possibilities here. No offense, buddy. Your anatomy's a bit different.
Question.
No offense taken.
Question.
Yeah.
Does the soul count as an object?
Does the soul count as an object?
I believe there's been several 100 years of religious discussion about
And
that.
a couple of wars, actually. Pretty
It's a
sure.
philosophical debate.
I'm pretty sure that's
DM,
one of the
let's answer
reasons.
the question now.
I think that's pretty much one of the reasons why the elementals and the elves fought so much.
Probably.
There's been a schism or two, maybe
I
three.
fully understand, Jade. You're asking me right now, upon this random ass Wednesday in 2025, to solve one of the biggest philosophical debates of the human race.
I mean, it's not just is the soul real, it's also
Can I guess?
mechanically, can I detect object here?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. If the answer's no, it's
Have you ever had a dream?
I think the problem is that the answer is let me theology this. I'll get
You are
back to
putting
you
out
in
the
a few
results.
years.
Yes.
I honestly would argue that it's not an object because when the body dies, when the soul leaves the body becomes an object. So the soul is a component of it, therefore it would work on a fine person, but not on a fine object.
That's honestly a fair answer.
That is actually a very good one. Yes, Happy.
Because we've used but locate object to find the mayor's body already in this campaign.
Yeah, because corpses count as objects at that point.
Yep.
Not that he's dead, but you get what I mean.
That is the first question I was doubling down on what you were asking me to do. My second one is, why do you want to know if the soul is an object?
Honestly, I really want to just imagine you're trying to find his soul.
I mean, I was asking mainly for shits and giggles.
I think what happened was Jade was looking at her spell
you
list
were
and went,
Because you
Yeah,
were being
basically.
to do a
Yeah.
medicine check, and your responses is a soul and object.
I'm so sorry. That just derailed everything.
very funny.
I fully accept this one. For how often I get on your case, I'm fully with you on this one.
I'm so glad we streamed that.
I like the fuck all of that.
I'm glad we solved this forever.
I want to send that to my friends.
It has the same vibes as is mayonnaise an instrument.
Hey, roll a medicine check. Is
Okay,
there really
I'll
a place after when you die? Do you go to somewhere?
Depends on what you believe in, I guess.
It's the same thing as just like, is there a life after death? Hey, do you want a sandwich? Do you ever wonder that God stays in heaven because he's afraid
You
of
have a dream that you
what he created?
but yeah.
Anyway, what you could be doing is roll a medicine check. Have you tried that yet?
Woo!
Hey!
I am so sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Skia, after going on a very random morning philosophical tangent, you finally actually do a medical examination upon the crow this morning, and find that he appears to have fallen into a coma. He had an extreme concussion, which you have healed. You have healed the body, but it does need time.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean-
He suffers extreme brain damage. from
Yeah,
the attack.
that's fair.
But also, lack of oxygen would help that as well.
Now, does a 14 get you a hint on the poem? Yes, Lilith. Yes, it does.
Proud of you.
You're able to work out that the first verse literally just means night. At night. For what else will kill a day? So there you go. You now have one less verse to worry about.
I don't understand why I wouldn't get it. That's not how my brain works with puzzles. I was looking for the mechanical solution.
Yeah, no, it's a wordplay.
That's wordplay. I'm bad with wordplay. Good luck. I was there like 12, 24, 26. Not many days, but maybe maybe it's a schedule.
It is.
These Baphomet creatures are very good with schedules. And
Wait, that was an additional hit. I don't care. But okay.
oh, right, yeah, 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, 12 o'clock at night. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. We're going to have to see the read for this.
Welcome back, Chris. You just missed something.
Okay, Chris, is a soul an object?
Religion check? What do you mean? Wait, let's clarify. You
Okay.
mean in game or out of game?
You
Uh,
tell
What
us.
religion?
Tell us.
Sam asked Jade to roll a medicine check, and she was like, "Is a soul an object?"
Off a medicine check?
No, Patrick, a soul is not an object.
No, not off the medicine check. Just straight up asking me in response to asking for a medicine check. She directly went, Sam, is a soul an object?
Oh, because of locate object?
Yes.
Yes.
Really, Jade?
Yes.
And then-
I
So glad that that clicked for you, Chris.
you know, it clicks for me too.
You click for
Yeah,
everyone.
for everyone.
That's not the issue.
It was just the fact that it's the opposite of what we've already done. We found the body because the body becomes an object. The soul is gone, therefore it becomes an object. The soul is the one thing
Oh,
of the human
yeah.
body that isn't an object. Indeed.
Yeah, the soul is what bestows the creature stat. Well, that's the more debatable, actually, with a couple
Yeah,
concepts kind
again,
of thing.
it's an entire philosophical thing.
The funniest part is then, after the entire tangent, she did roll a message check and just nailed it.
Yeah.
Got the answer we
Yep.
needed.
Yeah, the crow is in a deep coma due to effectively brain damage from the concussion that he suffered upon being stabbed and then slammed into the ground.
And the brain damage.
So he's going to need time to rest and/or a powerful, probably a healing spell that could repair more significant damage than just like flesh wounds.
What level of healing spell are we? Are we talking about the one that I'm thinking of? Because that's really far away.
We don't know. That's me just assuming. Like we'd have to ask from one of the temples to help us there. If we go down that path. Probably
Well,
a
I
good idea.
guess, did someone roll for
Yeah,
that?
I
Can I roll to what level of healing? Can I get a rough sense for that? Off an Arcana?
Yeah, you can roll for that. Also, Orion was able to work out that the first verse of the poem means night. At night.
Yeah, 16's not great. It's okay.
Yeah, you're looking at a 5th level healing spell.
Oof.
If you want him to wake up before his body naturally recovers from the coma.
Okay.
What's about the shrine to the gods?
What's that? The shrine to the gods are like all of the gods that aren't represented in the main
There's-
temples.
Oh, there's multiple different pantheons in this saying.
Yeah.
They all have.
Elven, elemental.
I meant what's around it in that area, besides the city.
Houses. That's a street.
I was considering that might be the target.
I don't. I think not a target. I think it's a
Meeting place.
meeting place for them to gather, and they schedule, as Sam said, for when to gather.
It's also like
It's like a
the-
pamphlet to give to the people to be like, this is where we're gonna be.
Yeah, I think so. So that or it's a target to take on.
Yeah. Either way, it's
Start small, kill all the clerics of the smaller temples, smaller shrines.
I don't know if it's there, but yeah,
No.
that's what I think the poem is about, at least. I'm not sure where it is, though. Because the other thing is, let me look at the wording again. Never mind.
Yeah, stuff. At 12 we feast, at 12 on 12 we meet. So it could be at midnight, at night, midnight. Location. I mean, there's like warehouses for like the slaughter industry, right?
There's always was.
Like if I was a ravenous cult of Baphomet worshippers,
Alright, I'm gonna throw a Hail Mary out there because it's not gonna be this, but it's funny if it was. So we have several flower districts. The only one that looks like a leaf is this one. Beneath the leaves would be the
That-
Mahaba temple.
that looks like a tulip.
Okay.
Like
Anyway.
tulip, like
I
like
think
bells.
your thing is more.
I don't
Other
know.
way to look.
I'm just throwing this out. There is also the rose down here as well. It's tough. Might be a good idea that we do some investigating.
Is there any wool industry in this?
The sheep.
Is there
Yeah.
sheep industry in this?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of textile industries that work with wool.
Is there a specific place where the sheep would be?
Besides the riding sheep, which would be at the stables, then give me a. Oh, what's so streetwise in this saying? Was it investigation?
Sure.
Oh.
I mean, I don't see any other.
So
Yeah.
there's another one that is the fact that there is a underground to the city, not just as caves and stuff, but the
Natural
waterway.
terrain.
But no, wow.
I mean, I was old one. So the two nat ones.
Yeah, that's true. We just open a hatch in our inn and they're just all below us.
So majority of the wool is actually imported via the ships. However, local wool it would also be taken in across by carriages or the like, and delivered to the plaza for some work. But the main factory district is in fact over here.
Not a bad idea to investigate.
Mark down there so you can put the a label on it.
Textile industry.
She.
Sure.
Okay. What else?
Intelligence checks for clues is always optional. You've already had one.
I have a really sick feeling in my stomach thinking about the traditionalist halfling. I don't know why, but something about
Which one?
Baphomet, one of the mayoral candidates, not the gnome. I think it was. That was the casino.
Yeah, the gnome was a casino.
The halfling, the
Halfling.
leader of the
Guild.
Hunters Guild, yeah.
So halfway.
Because to me, it's like traditionalism plus returning to beasthood kind of can go hand in hand with that. Again, this is one of the theories I would post in my on my thing, but I don't have it. It's wildly based on nothing, aside
Right.
from just a general vibe.
Yeah, but I do think it's not something that is fully unfounded. There's
Yeah.
definitely space for it.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
it is
hunting
blatant
monsters.
speculation, but
Yeah.
sometimes speculation is correct. So
Yeah.
just kind of try things out until one of them works.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't think we are hunting down any clear threats at the moment, so we definitely just need to pick something to pick at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's done right, even just picking at a problem can lead us to,
Something.
yeah,
Yeah.
if we get like, if we find nothing, we can still be found by others, and that can still lead us to clues.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do an intelligence check just to see if anything would click for her.
Okay.
20.
So you've been getting the impression that the cult does seem to be actually pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Something that probably cannot meet that frequently. At least not on a daily occasion. That would draw too much attention.
Mm-hmm.
Or we need to be meeting in a place which is
Common. for
very
meeting.
common for meeting, or straight up not here,
Yeah.
outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, you think of what can be broken up into 12s.
Directions. Miles.
Actions, distance,
Yeah.
months.
Mm-hmm.
As well as the number of full moons and new. I don't know if that helped.
Could you list them again, please?
Okay. I will write them down for you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And after that, I also have a question.
And your question, Lydia.
My question is, where are we currently in the moon cycle?
Mm-hmm.
The full moon was 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So 12 could be north. North, 12 miles. In a month. On the full moon? No, within our dark, so the new moon. Yeah, within our darks feels like new moon. It's 12 miles north. The mushroom forest. I'm not going back there.
It's not the mushroom forest. It's not 12 miles. It's,
No, no, no. It's significant.
That's actually much further than 12 miles.
Yeah, yeah. The freaking Emporium is a little bit to the north, isn't it?
It is.
That takes a full day there and back. But it doesn't have to be in that order. That's the thing. We hunt on the full moon because you can see better because of the lights. So the Magical Emporium is further to the west than north.
Right.
Anyone else want to throw their hands at this?
There were 12 plus 1 beastmen that we fought.
Don't be shy. I don't bite. Nor do I set green trophies everywhere. He diddly diddle. I have a riddle.
Grandpa!
Cycle.
Is it within this setting as it is on our planet that the cycles don't really overlap that neatly into 12, so we have a 13th technically?
Correct.
Hey, Grandpa, can you look at this last verse? I think it's specifically about the location, but I'm not figuring out the location.
I mean, I'll see what in my aged wisdom I can figure out, because Chris is not very good at this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but you've been to a lot of places.
His brain tends to see anything that looks even halfway adjacent to the riddle and go, no, let's just think of butterflies instead.
But yeah, Lydia, there are indeed the blue moons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is currently where my head is wandering, mostly because, like, that is just a occultist thing.
So
Yeah,
I'll follow
see, I
new
didn't
moons.
figure out anything Jarissa didn't.
Would that also be something that could overlap with a solar eclipse?
That is also something that would logically be able to slot in there, yes. And a 19, and you're looking at the third person specific.
Yes.
Yeah, that was what Orion asked.
Okay. Consider at Tree Crypt Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to think of what a tree crypt would be. And your brain goes back to the entrance you found in the city was a wood stump next to a felled tree.
Yeah, it was.
Now, you're not sure what bear the wool is, but you do think wood stumps are involved.
Or like an offering.
You're also fairly sure what happens following that is just literally just a prayer to the Baphomet. So like after
Gathering,
the
right? That makes sense. Yeah.
the we gather a baby year and just it's just a full fledged prayer. After that,
It's just stripping away what's information and what isn't.
It could be a signal for other businessmen. They could put wool on specific tree stumps so they know that that's the entrance.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the city's not unbelievably massive. We could probably do a decent job at like just walking a good amount of out of it.
Looking for a tree stump with wool on it.
If we kind of focus the area around the parks and any of the greenery, because there's the 3 parks: northeast, southeast, northwest, southeast, and then around the town plaza. I understand that there is like trees in on the streets and stuff, but that could be a higher possibility of there being tree stumps that might not be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
But the connection to the sheep is something that makes me want to have a look over in that part of town anyway. It also says
This might have come up sooner.
Mm.
That bear the wool.
Yeah.
Because the one you had copied to me that I copied was bear like reveal.
Yeah.
But Abby put bear like carry.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a different word.
Which one did you mean there, Sam?
I meant
Because this is a spelling thing, so
I didn't
have.
have.
Okay.
okay, thank goodness we don't need to find bears.
You do not need to fight sheep bears.
Also, that's me being dyslexic. I fully thought I wrote the right thing.
Don't worry.
No,
Oh, but it worked out.
Yeah.
I just had a mild terror of did I have a dyslexic?
No. You're...
Yeah, no, that's why it is a valid answer, a valid question.
Okay, I don't hate that idea. We could go and have a look.
We currently don't have many threads to pull on, so I think it is definitely one worth pulling on.
So,
That being
And
said, does anyone want to maybe try to find the goblins?
there's too much going on.
yes, that is actually an important one.
And if you see anyone's head poking above a house, don't look at it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the daytime, so hopefully shadows won't be as dangerous.
You're there. If you look at it, you forget it.
Yeah.
So it could literally just be outside the window. I'd look out the window.
Everybody looks at the window.
Well, this isn't going to help because if it is there, we're going to forget all about this.
Let's all look at the door.
I might be looking entirely in the wrong direction, but going by the thread I've already been pulling at, would I know that there is like in the immediate future a chance that we'll have a blue moon and solar eclipse overlap? Or is that something where like it's probably gonna be a couple of years from now?
There is going to be an eclipse within 1 month.
Logan, Grandpa.
That kind of suggests that one of the ones is a month then. Possibly.
You ever stop and think about the fact that you say my name, but then you clarify it, Grandpa? Are there any other Logans we even know around here right now?
I saw a short guy with like claws. Over it, Logan.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
Damn. Attacking short people again?
We have a thing against short people, I guess.
Grandpa. I don't know the demons or devils we're facing, but I know about some monsters. There's like snake people that if you look on the reflection, it won't affect you, their powers. Is that the same for these guys, or no matter how we look at them, it will always affect us?
So, I believe one of them is you can look at a reflection, and one of them is you can't look at them at all.
Yeah, but Buddy went over this last night. I guess it was getting kind of late, but
I believe it's on the court board.
I just want to clarify, like,
The
when we
demon,
say no matter what, is that including like looking it through a reflection
yes.
or anything?
Yeah, no.
So the devil, you can't look at its face, no
Yeah.
matter what.
No matter what.
The
Okay.
demon,
Because
only through a reflection can you look at their face.
Sure. Okay.
yeah, because that way you won't lose your memories or sense of time.
My second question is, sorry, we about to say something?
No, I was just sort of doubling down on Navi's point. Yeah, just
Yeah.
if it is the Pale Man, if you do not look at their face
Yeah.
at all, so you have to avoid looking at their head.
Sure. Just look at the feet.
I imagine their head kind of works like a chicken's, where it's always stable.
Yeah. My second question is, if it is the kind of guy that we can look through reflections, could we all just use some makeshift glasses to investigate around?
Okay, this has just become they live. You wear the glasses, you see the truth of the world. Is it They Live?
I
Or is
mean,
it...
in theory,
Because that way we wouldn't be hindered by having to shield our eyes.
so you're thinking of like getting eclipse glasses if it's the Thin Man.
Sure.
Yeah, the thin man is the demon.
Something like that.
Okay.
But we need to know if it's that, or else we're just spending money on some cool ass shades.
Well, I'm still in the conceptual stage. Would this work if it was that specific guy?
Yes, because you're looking at its reflection, not it. That is how it works.
Yeah.
Luckily, I actually do already own a pair of shades. That'll be fine.
It's just an
it's a
idea.
valid question.
Yeah.
Some magic does bypass. Some magic is more about the idea of something
Yeah,
versus having a more
scientific.
rigid mechanical implementation of it.
Yeah.
And we're talking about devils and demons here. They're the other half of divine beings.
Cameras don't exist in this world, do they, sir?
Times of a Pale Man looks at a Thin Man.
They make
And
a
the Thin
baby.
Man looks at a Pale Man.
Also, I was curious actually if cameras did exist because
Do cameras
we
exist in
keep
this
killing
world?
these things that stop having a body and go back to being regular bodies, and having a camera would be a good thing for that. Like, look, no, we didn't kill an innocent person.
Yeah.
It was a monster. It just stopped being a monster.
It was more because looking at something through a camera would also count as a reflection. Because of how
Cameras do
cameras
exist.
work.
That
like-
is actually true because cameras use a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah, lenses and mirrors.
My last suggestion, binoculars.
Just strap binoculars to our faces.
Yeah. Anyway, those were my suggestions to hunt this demon, devil, whatever.
You realize though, if you use binoculars and it's the pale man, you just made it easier to look at his face.
Listen, all of these, I'm betting on it being the other one.
Can I just say,
That's why
you
we
saying
just-
who would win in a fight or what would happen is just what some SCP fans do, talking about the fucking weird ass monster.
That's what I just.
Who would win in a fight, the unkillable reptile or the thing that if you look at his face it kills you?
No. Here's
Me
what-
when I was 17.
my answer is if those two met, they would make a baby.
I hate that.
A great unholy bitch.
Jail.
Anyway,
1,000 years jail.
these are my
Also,
suggestions.
they're called the Thin and Pale Man, so you're talking about Mpreg too, which ugh. Damn
Those are
demons.
my suggestions. I'm moving on. Those are my suggestions to fighting these demons, devils.
The general idea of what you guys are going to be doing next is you're going to be see if you can find a wood stump. Also check on the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be a split up day again.
Do we? Because it's still a lot of town to cover.
It is.
Do we want to just see if we can like throw money at someone to find the goblins for us?
It might not be a bad idea. We do have a shit ton of money still. Get some hirelings. I could ask the couriers.
You could ask the couriers.
Because they
And
will
I'm
deliver
not a-
stuff regardless of legality, apparently.
I'm not against the idea. I'm just throwing it out to the DM that these are goblins that are about to become slats. So we might be killing people.
I don't think they're. Well, what? The goblins had not been there as long, so they have a longer timer, or were
That's-
there longer?
They were there less time than
Yeah, no, the maidens were there longer.
because they had been like badly affected while the goblins seemed to have bounced back much quicker, which might
Yeah.
be,
So we should have a grace period there. I think you're right though that we do need to at least get started on that.
we could
I just
ask
feel like maybe
some-
it'd be better if
we could ask some like hunters at the Hunters Guild because they're a bit more rough and tumble.
Sure. Yeah. There's someone who steals the Hunter's Guild. I might pass by the fishing trap as well.
Good to know. So prepare for goblins, cooking shop, and wood stumps.
Yes.
Okay. I have my direction.
Hunting shop, yeah. Oh, hunting guild, sorry.
Are you guys satisfied with what you think the riddle is?
I think I am.
I think it's a. Here's where we're meeting up next pamphlet.
The way that it says tree stump shrine.
Yeah, it's a specific.
No, shrines specifically means that I think there might be multiple locations where they meet up
Yes.
to effectively do bestial things together.
Yes.
So we might find multiple locations.
Well, I had another Hail Mary about that one. Which again, these are all like Hail Marys because so don't mind me.
When did you become Ryan Gosling?
But it's like just before that, you got across the street above the hills, within the wood, beneath the earth. We found ones beneath the earth.
Yeah.
Could suggest there's three others. One
Across the street.
one across the
in the
streets, one above the
hills.
hills, one within the woods. Could suggest 4 tribes or something.
4 groups.
4 groups, yeah.
Not a bad shout.
But it's like, again, that's a Hail Mary. I don't know.
No, it's there just before the
Yeah.
location information, and then it becomes the Lord's Prayer afterwards.
Don't call it the Lord's Prayer. Come on.
It's in a universe with many gods. There's plenty of Lord's Prayers.
Well, that's one of the things.
It's fine with that.
Oh.
Alright. What do we do?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, if you're going to the fishing shop, anyways, while we're over there, there's also on the second floor there is IQ, which is an optician. So
Yeah, it's true.
if we want
Oh,
to try to get anti-glasses,
I mean, yeah.
We all go in. We get a bunch of mirror shades.
Honestly, like, yes, it won't work. It won't work for one of them, but like, it's a 50-50 shot that we're doing something that will save us.
Yeah.
So we might as well have a look if they have something.
I also need to stop by the
Hey.
alchemists to pick up more potions. I'm running out.
And they have nothing else, even if it is the other one, you are prepared to fight Gorgons
Yeah.
and Medusae. And Cockatrice.
And look
And
fucking
Basil.
cool as
So
shit.
you're sorted. So many petrification creatures.
well, here's a question too. Do we know when they make you like lose time or something like that? Is that like a trance you can get broken out of?
I was alone when it happened.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, did Buddy? Is that in the information Buddy knows?
Oh, right, from the book.
It is something that another person can snap you out of, yes.
Okay.
But in mechanical terms, it would be an action to do.
Okay. So then all we just need to do is if we think we're by one of them, half the people put on their shades and the other half people just close their eyes and then we hope and pray it works. And it's not a secret third thing.
Well, you just gotta look at the feet.
You have to
We
look
don't
at
know.
the
It might be very
hands.
flexible though.
We need to look at the hands.
It might just move its head down there.
Yeah.
But no.
Look at the hands. If there's no eyes, it's the demon. If there's eyes, it's the pale man.
Just this is a very
Hey,
nerdy
so you want to
reference.
see Spider-Verse. Look at the hands, not the mouth.
It's a very nerdy reference, but it's the first meeting of Might Guy and Itachi. He just like never looked at his face, so he didn't get hypnotized.
Uh-huh.
Dynamic entry.
Yeah. Well, that's the second meeting. But yes.
Okay. Well,
Very
it does sound
interesting.
like everyone's a bit confident with what we're doing next session, so I'm going to wrap it up here.
Fair.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoyed themselves.
Yeah.
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 I have thoughts. Many thoughts.
Any thoughts?
Mhm.
It was a real good mini horror session you put in there, Sam.
Yeah.
In the regular session.
I do, really.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, stream.
Hey.
Bye. Oh. Bye, Izzy. Sorry. Bye, Izzy.